Okay. How diverse was America when you were my age?
Well, in the area where I lived, it was not really diverse at all. There were just basically white people. I don't think I went to school ever with any black or not even very many Hispanic people.
Okay, so you would say that it was mainly segregated throughout the country.
Throughout my part of the country, right here in Muskego, yes, it was, I would say.
How diverse was America when you were my age?
When I was your age, it would have been 1992, and America was quite diverse from what I would read in magazines or newspapers or see on TV. My community, Muskego, was not diverse at all, and Milwaukee was then, as it remains now, a highly segregated city.
Okay, so you would say that like certain parts were segregated, certain parts were more. Okay. What were job opportunities like for all people? So like compare job opportunities from men to women, from white people to black people.
Well, I think between men and women, men probably had an easier time getting a well-paying job. Um, we were just kind of when I was growing up on the beginning of women's rights and equality. Um, Previous to that, women were mostly paid less, did lesser kinds of jobs.
But I felt as a young woman that at that time that I had ample opportunity to pursue any type of career that I wished, or even part-time job when I was your age.
Okay. When you were my age, would you say that there was overall? When you were my age, how stable was America in terms of its economy?
Well, times were pretty good at the time. I was a high school girl. Um, People were prosperous mostly, or in my area.
Beginning of the Clinton years, so it was pretty exciting. He funneled a lot of good social program spending into the economy, which raised, I guess, morale among people that maybe needed help, like a helping hand, perhaps. Um,
What were some popular, like, materialistic things that you had when you were my age?
Oh my, let me see.
Like, what were the big trends?
Um, a Princess phone, which was a plug-in regular phone. That was a big deal to have a phone. Um, uh, a little transistor radio that you could carry with you.
Possession, Walkman, a Discman. After a Walkman, first there was a Walkman that played cassette tapes. Um, like a portable thing. You wore like headphones, not earbuds, and they didn't sound any good like Beats do. Yeah, and then the Discman, which was a ridiculous invention because it skipped. CDs can't really be toted around, but
Free did you feel to express yourself, and what ways would you express yourself?
Probably not as freely as people today. I think that we were a little more um, cautious, maybe, to express ourselves. Remember, women didn't have a lot of clout back in those days. We're talking 50 years back. um, it wouldn't be as likely for a woman to express her opinion. even in your own home, I think there was more of a respect thing, like you were kind of expected to not really have an opinion when you were a kid.
I wrote poetry, short stories, on that were published in zines. They were called at that time, like self-published magazines. Vocally, I was never shy about speaking out or standing up for myself or other people.